Hi guys, this is Daniela,
I'm Seth.
and this is Dozer. Hey, Dozer dude, look at the camera. Anyways, we're here in our RV. It's a Keystone Montana 3820 FK, and we thought we would actually take you guys on a tour. Kind of give you an idea of how we are living tiny. We're here we're in our fifth wheel, and this is the upper part of the fifth wheel. And one of the things that we really liked about this Keystone Montana was this front window. And it was one of the big things that sold us on this particular brand. One of the things we did is we added this shelf. We have a little heater up here that kind of keeps this area warm. Otherwise, in the wintertime, we get a lot of condensation. So we've actually added this heater. And when we close this blind, it actually does a really good job of keeping it heated in there and keeps the condensation down. So we like that. But we actually added this shelf, and it's great because it's removable. So when we travel, we'll take this out. But for now, this is kind of a great spot to just kind of have, obviously, house the heater. But eventually, I'm going to do like herbs or plants or something. But it's kind of a cool spot to just be able to add something to the front window. Again, one of the things that we like about this particular model was this dinette, and it used to wrap all the way around. So we had this huge full dinette area, but with just the two of us, we didn't really use that area too much. So we took it out and we put in this baker's rack to just kind of, be an extra space to hold storage. And it's a pretty lightweight, excuse me, Dozer. It's a pretty lightweight fixture, so when we travel, it's not adding a whole lot of weight, and we'll just kind of strap it down. One of the other things that we like, I'm just going to kind of point out some things that we have here in the RV that are, I think, essential full-time RV things, and this is our Berkey. We love this thing. It filters pretty much just about anything out, so we can get water from pretty much just about anywhere and have safe drinking water. So love the Berkey, and there's a lot of RVers that have those things as well. So we added that. Again, this is just kind of the storage area. We keep the dog's food here, just some produce. Another thing that we did is we added a TV. So we had a cable outlet already up here, so we just found a small TV at Walmart and mounted that into the wall there beside the fridge. And it'll fold back kind of out of the way when we travel, so it's kind of nice. It just can kind of fold back out of the way. For the most part, while we're stationary, it stays like that. It seems kind of weird that this table would kind of get in the way of people getting into the dinette, but it does rotate, so this is kind of great. Kind of makes it easy to get in and out of the dinette area, doesn't it, Doze? So this is the rest of the kitchen. Huge fridge, nice freezer space, and of course the double fridge with the all essential beer and wine, right?
And spinach.
And spinach and vegetables and all that good stuff. So the rest of the kitchen, this is the buffet area. Here we kind of have, and this is our other furry friend, our other furry kid. This is Jetta, home baby girl. So this is our pantry. Yeah, you gonna show them the pantry, Jetta? And we love this because these drawers roll all the way out. So they kind of house a bunch of our spices and pantry items, and then we have pots and pans down here. Never have enough storage in an RV, that's for sure. Especially when you come from a 2,200 square foot house down to about 400 square feet. So up here we pretty much have coffee and a few of the dog's items, but we have lots of coffee. On this side, we just have dishes, and we actually do glass. We travel with glass, and I don't do anything to keep these, I guess if you want to say, safe. I've not put anything in between them, and it may sound horrible in here when you're traveling, but we're not in it. But nothing has broken, so I'm going to keep going with that. The one thing that we do have that I love are these glasses. These are actual wine glasses and just kind of water glasses. But the great thing of it is they have a silicone sleeve on them, so they actually can sit right next to each other and not playing around or break. So I found these on Amazon. I'll put a link below. I'll put a link below on kind of all these little items that we have that we've found that have worked really well for the RV. So the rest of the tour of the kitchen, this is the other side where we have our propane stove. We obviously store some things in there, but we do use this. The top of the stove, this is nice because you can use it as extra counter space, but then you can kind of put it up, and it's a 3-burner top stove. So this is, we use this quite a bit as well. And this is a convection microwave oven, sorry. And we do use it a lot as well. I've baked in it, I've made cookies, put in a spice rack to kind of house our spices, and they're magnetic. So they kind of stick up out of the way, and we will take these down and put them in the drawer when we do travel. And then again, this is more storage. We kind of have peanut butter and canned food items up here. Salt and pepper, a lot of items that we get to kind of every day. Drawers, we have plenty of drawers for all of our utensils. And then of course the sink, double sink. Down below there's of course storage down there too. That's where I keep our 8-quart Instant Pot. We love that. We use that. I use that quite a bit as well. That wraps up the kitchen. Now we'll go down into what we call the living room. Seth did some research, and we actually ended up with a Nest smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector. Another thing that we changed, and it's kind of down here in the living room, and we switched out, is this item right here is a propane leak detector, right?
Yes.
We added this little system, it's called the Nimble, and it works on the Verizon network. And what this will do is it'll monitor the temperature. I set a high temp and a low temp, and it'll monitor the temperature here in the RV and let me know if it reaches that high temp and low temp. So that way I can get back here and take care of the dogs if I need to. So if we lost power, this runs on a battery, it's just being charged right now. So if we lost power, you know, it would alert me when the temperatures get to an extreme. And I can get back here and take care of the dogs. So that's nice to have when you're full-time with puppies. So this is the living room area. Now, I kind of taught you or showed you a few things that we've changed. Another thing that we've changed out is this couch that's sitting over here in this corner used to sit here. And so we moved it and removed one of the big couches that folded out into a bed, and we put in this storage area. And you can, just like I said, you cannot have enough storage in an RV, so this has been great, and this has actually become Seth's closet. So it's kind of nice because it adds, like I said, it adds additional storage, and the straps that used to strap that, we used to strap that couch down, now actually strap this down when we move. And we also added this little cubby. We found this at Lowe's, and this is kind of nice. It's just sort of your entryway where you can just kind of drop, you know, gloves and, you know, little items for the dogs and all that stuff, and it's just extra storage. So this has been great, and then, you know, it's just kind of a nice place to have something when you first walk in what I call the front door. So again, this is kind of the living room area, and we did add this ottoman. It does have storage in it, so we will use it as storage, which is another great item. And another thing that we've done in this RV is we've changed out, you guys saw them up in the kitchen, the balances and the curtains that come with the Montana. We switched out to actual curtains, and we did that all the way around here in the living area, and I've just not gotten back to the kitchen or the bedroom yet. Up here, a little bit of storage. We have our radio. It's got a 3 zone for the radio, so it'll play music out here, it'll play music in the bedroom, and it'll play music outside, so it's kind of cool. And then again, here is more storage. I don't have all of this organized yet, but books and DVDs, and so a little bit of storage there. Dog toys. Of course, our big TV, a little bit of storage up there where we just kind of keep some knickknacks to kind of make it feel like home. And we got our fireplace. This actually works as a heater too. So it's great because we can use this to kind of offset the propane heat. So when it's not like today, for once here in Indiana, it's above freezing. And so when it gets that way, we don't, we kind of like to use the electric heat. We don't necessarily need to use the propane heat. So this is kind of nice. Again, the couch over here on this side, this does fold out. Hi, Jenna girl. This does fold out into a king size bed, right, girl? Yeah. And or not king size. It folds out into, I think, about
a twin
size. It'll fit a couple people, but they're really not that comfortable. But it's there. It's pretty much become the dog's place to rest and lay, huh, girl? Through here, our hallway. This is where we have our control panel, so you can kind of check levels of your battery, your fresh tank, your fresh tank, your black tank, and we have 2 gray tanks for obviously the kitchen and the bathroom. And then obviously we work our slides here. We do have tank heaters. So this unit, another thing that we liked about this unit, it is a 4 seasons unit. And really with the 4 seasons, I think they say they test them down to zero. But we've been in here in like -11, and nothing has freezed up on us. We did take that back. We did have 1 freeze, and we figured out where that was at. There was just a little bit of an area where it wasn't as insulated. So once we found that area and we've insulated it, we have not had a problem. The only other freeze we had was with the parks water at the actual spigot. It froze right there, but we put a heat gun to it, not a problem. So -11, and this Keystone Montana has done a really, really good job. So again, more storage. We're supposed to kind of put coats in here. As you see, they kind of get stuffed in there. So it is a little bit tough, but it's there. So this is what I call our back door. And it's kind of nice having two entrances and exits, especially when the slides are in for this model and we're traveling. You can't get to the bathroom from that front door. So you do have to use the back door to get to the bathroom. And then if you want to get to the kitchen, you have to use the front door when all the slides are in. So it's helpful having 2 doors in this unit. As you can see, it's not huge, but it's not small. I actually like it. And the one thing that I really liked about it too is Seth being 6'3", there is plenty of space in this shower. So it's been great. Now, one of the things I will say about the living in an RV and taking a shower in an RV, we have a 13-gallon tank, is that big?
That's a hot water heater.
Our hot water, sorry.
Hot water's 13 gallons and the fresh
Yeah.
is 66.
So with 13 gallons of hot water in the winter time in an RV, it's a very quick shower for a lady. So if you got to shave like all kinds of nooks and crannies, you got to do it fast. I'm just saying. So one of the things that we did add in here is we did add a soap dispenser. It just kind of keeps everything a little bit more nice in here. We added that and it stayed in our travels. So it's been great. We put the they were command strips. We have command strips all over this place. So that's the other thing I haven't touched on either is command strips are your favorite thing in an RV. But I keep grabbing up here because this is another thing we added was a shower rod. And I know it seems weird to add a shower rod when we have a shower door, but we use this to dry clothes. We have a washer dryer here in our unit and it is a vented washer dryer. We'll show that next, but I don't dry all of our clothes. I like to hang clothes to dry so they can hang in here, and with the Max vent fan, it keeps it pretty nice in here and they dry out pretty quick. So yeah, that's our Max vent fan. We have 2 of them in the unit. We have one up in the kitchen and one in here, and we love them. Oh my gosh, they should put those things in houses. So we have storage up here as well, toilet paper, towels, just some extra storage. A little bit more storage up here. It's actually pretty good storage for a medicine cabinet. So we've got pretty much all of our stuff in there. So it's great. And command hook, like I said, we love these, have those in there. And one of the things that we changed up in here too is in here there was the toilet paper roll. I actually use this for my hair bandanas now. It's been great. I'm like, what can I use it for? There we go. But I don't like having the toilet paper roll in there because it's kind of hard to get to and you're constantly having to open and shut the door. So we just got one of these to be quite honest, this was in our house, it was in our half bath at our house, and I just took it because it wasn't bolted down. So I felt it was mine. So we use that here, and we love it. So that's pretty much the bathroom. And next, we'll head into the bedroom. This is our bedroom, and this model did come with a king-size bed. Another item that we added to our RV, I kind of mentioned it in the bathroom, was this. And this is pretty much how I have to do laundry. I do get up on the bed to do the laundry, but that's fine. So we added this splendid washer dryer, and it's a combo unit, but it is vented. So probably about 2 weeks into living in this RV full time, Seth drilled a hole, brand new RV, drilled a hole into the sidewall. Up here we do have additional storage. We keep our small battery operated Dyson up here, and then obviously laundry detergent and some extra blankets and things. So there's extra storage there. There's storage up here where we keep a few things. I have a little bit of a sewing kit. We actually keep our small little crock pot that I don't think we've even used since we've been in here. So, you know, as we kind of learn things, we may get, you know, we've gotten rid of some things after we have moved in. So like I said, we downsized from a 2,200 square foot house to a 400 square foot RV, and we got rid of a lot of stuff, and we're still probably getting rid of a lot of stuff. The other thing we like is this is basically pretty much closet area. So this is pretty much where I have all my clothes. So there's storage again there. Great storage in the drawers. You know, we have 9, so works out pretty good. Again, there's, you know, storage over here on this side. So closet space really is not too lacking for an RV. And then the other thing too is we do have storage underneath the bed. It will lift up and give us additional storage underneath there where we kind of keep, like right now it's housing our summer clothes and a few other things. So one other thing that we did add in here is this oil-filled radiator, and this is great. It keeps this room nice and warm. So we really do like this. And one of the things that, you know, Seth researched and liked about it too was it doesn't have a fan. So, you know, you won't get dog hair and dust and all of that. It doesn't get clogged into it. So there's really nothing to clean. I think that's really about it. This is how we live tiny. I said I will kind of share some links down below of things that we use here in the RV. If you liked what you saw, give us a thumbs up. That's always great. Leave us a comment if there's anything that you see that you need to know more about, or anything that you would want us to show. And otherwise, hopefully you'll subscribe. I promise we're going to get better at these videos. So again, I'm Daniela, that's Seth, those are our dogs, and this is Take the Exit.